So you bought or created your very own waist beads and are not quite sure how to keep them securely tied to you? If you want to learn how to tie your waist beads on, keep watching this video. Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Janelle. I create videos on waist beads, self-love, self-care, and overall just discovering your inner goddess. So if that's the kind of content you are interested in, just subscribe to my channel. When you do subscribe, make sure you go ahead and hit that notification bell. That's how you'll be notified when I do post new content to my channel. Now let's get on with this video. I made these waist beads and I did make them to mimic how you would receive the waist beads if you purchase those, so this can be used for everyone. But usually if I make them myself, I measure them directly to my waist and then I'll leave a few inches just to tie the excess string. But this, I did add some extra beads just so you'll know exactly how to do it if you did purchase them. When you purchase waist beads, you're going to get extra string and extra beads. You're going to want to just slide the beads along more to the middle so you have a bit of string on each side. So we're going to slide that down. Now one side of it is going to stay where you want your beads to land here. Now you're going to measure the rest of your waist where you want them to sit. So if you want them up here or if you want them lower down, I do recommend you not wearing anything on. It should be bare skin. I just want to spare you the stretch marks today, but it should be your bare skin and it will be a more accurate representation of how it's gonna sit and feel when you're wearing them. So these, if you're gonna be wearing accountability waist beads, the ones that are for weight measurement, you want to have them a little higher up on your waist as opposed to like a more manifestation waist beads, which is going to be lower down. So up here, these are going to be, we're going to say these are for accountability. So I'm going to hold this, put this up here, and then I'll cross it. Okay, let me get closer. So this goes to here, and then you're going to get your beads on this side and then meet them to here, to however you want them to fit. I would recommend, since you're standing up, you can leave a little room, wiggle room, because when you sit down it's going to tug a bit more. If you want, you can sit down for a little while and then measure it like that. I'd say if you give an inch or so wiggle room, you should be good. So you got your string here, and then the rest of it, this is the excess that you don't want. So this is where I want the string to be. This is where I want to cut my thread. So you make sure all of the beads are shifted down so there isn't much space. You don't want any pinching going on, so there's no space. And then you just start to tie. It's a regular, you're gonna slip it under there and then you tie. Actually, I might need a bit more give, so I'm gonna slide more beads. So if you want it a little bigger, you just add more beads here. You don't need to cut this yet until you've completely tied it, because you don't want to have to start again or ruin your beads because you've cut too soon. So if you see here, I have a little extra room. They're not too tight, but they're tight enough to be accountability beads for me. So now I've slid it underneath and then I'm going to tie again. This can be difficult doing it by yourself, so you may want somebody to help you because you need it to still stay firm while you're slipping it through. So you see there's another knot. Okay, you see, just slid it through, and now you're going to try and hold this taut. So this end, you're going to try and hold it taut while tying this secure. So you just do like that. That's the first knot. And then you're just going to knot it again. Second knot. And you squeeze really tight when doing this. Now you can take the smaller piece and wrap it around the back like twice. and then do another knot here. Pull tight each time, and then you can do that one more time. So slide it back there and then tie. And pull really, really tightly. So now you have these two parts you're going to cut off. You have your excess beads here. You may want to be careful and just hold on to these for later, or if you don't want them, you can discard them, but I think it's a good idea just to hold on to the excess beads. Now you have your 2 extra strings, and you just cut, not on the knot. You're going to cut just at the knot. You're not going to cut on the knot because that's going to unravel the knot, but just in front of the knot, like this. And then it's going to look like that. You can leave it like this, or you can get a lighter and just burn the straight ends just to make it a little neater. And it also helps to secure it. You're not going to burn the knot. You're just going to burn those ends. And then that's it. So I usually keep that knot towards the back. It does shift, but that's it. So then you have your tie-on waist beads, and they're secure. They're not going anywhere. You can tug at them and they're fine. So that is how you tie on your waist beads. If you found this video useful, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Share this video with anyone that needs help tying on their waist bead, and subscribe for more. And until next time.